Hello, I'm Gina Harris and welcome back to today's Soul Food and Grace Moment. Today's message is Matthew 23:23. Woe to you, teachers of the law and the Pharisees, you hypocrites! You give a tenth of your spices, mint, dill, and cumin, but you have neglected the more important matters of the law, justice, mercy, and faithfulness. You should have practiced the latter without neglecting the former. And so, you guys, as we've been talking a lot about money this week, God is showing us some other important factors that He is expanding us on giving. And I know this particular verse, we could go in so many directions, and I'm sure there's been tons of sermons on this. But what I wanted to share with you guys today is what we do in our family. And I hope that it opens your heart to other ways that you can give. And God put it both on my husband and my own heart to make sure that we're giving back to, Him and supporting people who are also giving their life to Him and doing good work. And I will share that we do happen to support an online ministry that we really love and that feeds us spiritually. But we also give in other ways, that 10%. We've been talking a lot about it this week, right? Recently, I found out about a brother who him and his wife sadly lost a child. And literally, you guys, it broke my heart hearing this story. I could just feel it. But God came in their life and blessed them with adopting a little boy. And, when I heard this story, it just opened my heart so much. And the family, I found out that the family was in need of financial help for the, I can imagine the huge legal fees that are involved with adoption. But immediately it was placed on my heart that I wanted to help. And I know that those are God's nudges, you guys. And I just want to encourage you, if you get those two, really listen to those nudges. But this particular family, they were selling t-shirts to help fund their legal fees. And these shirts are actually great shirts too, side note here. And I don't, those of you that you just hear this and God happens to put it on your heart, you guys reach out to me and I will connect you to this family if you want one of these t-shirts. God might be using this message to, put it on someone's heart. So I just wanted to say that there. But I also want to share that I'm not saying this just to boast about myself. I share it because sometimes we don't see the things that like buying that shirt is as a form of tithing. And we can help another brother or sister. As I shared in other messages this week, we can, give our money in different ways. We can help a family in need. We can give clothes. We can give food. We can give help to a family to rebuild their home from, maybe the destruction of, a tornado. Sometimes we've gotten so caught up in the need that it has to be 10% money that we have lost sight on the important matters of the law, which in today's message is also, as Jesus said, justice, mercy, and faithfulness. So Christ mentions these particular herbs and seeds in this verse as, that's how they paid in tithes. And that's another reason why I was thinking, it's not always just the money. God does want us to give in other ways. And I've heard people say, well, I just don't have the money, to give 10%. But, can you use that and use the 10% towards the other things that you're doing? So I encourage you again to reach out to God, ask Him how it is that He wants you to help others and who He wants you to help. And He may give you a very specific situation or person to help out. So, I just really encourage you to pray about it. So place your hands over your heart and claim this power I am for today. I am open and receptive to being used by God to bless others. That's long, huh? One more time. I am open and receptive to being used by God to bless others. You guys have a fabulous day. I love you, praying for you, sending blessings over your life, and I'll see you again tomorrow.